Greetings, Darlene here. I thought I'd give you an update on what's going on in my plant room. Several weeks, well, it hasn't been several weeks, a week or so ago, maybe it's been a couple weeks, I got all excited because I had little plants coming up here. And then a few days later, I got all sad because they all disappeared. And I was going to have to replant them. But I decided instead of replanting them, I would just keep watering them. Amazingly, they came back up. And what I did today, the ones that had gotten the biggest, I repotted. I have two in the back that are tomatoes, but all the rest of them are plants that were in what I just showed you. These three right here are borage. These three right here are zinnias. That one's a nasturtium. There's some milkweed in the back, and I didn't label that one, but that's a snapdragon, and that was the smallest of the ones that I transplanted, so hopefully it does all right. And then these two right here are nasturtiums. So they should grow better in their individual pots. The two that are tomatoes, those are mortgage lifters. The Romas that I up-potted the other day are looking good. My peppers are looking really good. This is a combination of a lot of things, but everything's looking good in here. That's looking good. That is okay. If I think of the name of it, I'll put it in the comment and, on the video. These are asparagus, and this also starts with an A, but for the life of me, my brain's dead. And all except for this little bunch right here, I got all the rest of my mortgage lifters in individual containers. I still have other kinds of tomatoes that need to go in individual containers, but that's going to have to wait because I will have to do some more moving the things around to be able to accommodate them staying in the light and such. So when you first come into this room, let me move it in a little bit. I have junk I need to clean up on the shelves, yes. But it's beginning to look like spring. I love it when this room looks this way. So that's the update on the plants in my grow room. I have some plants sitting out on my kitchen counter that I have begun the process of hardening off. Yesterday they were out for, about a half an hour. Today they were outside for a couple of hours. Tomorrow they'll be about 3 hours. I'll add about an hour or so every day, and if it's a really warm day, might even add a little more. They were not in the sunshine. The sun is shining now, but it wasn't shining in the morning when I took these out. It was overcast, but it was like low 50s. And one of my next projects is going to be to take these sweet potato slips off and get them in some water. That's not a project for today. I'll get to it. I took a cutting of some thyme. I just did that today, so hopefully that roots and gives me more time. My other herbs are looking good. So I'm really glad I got to share all of that with you today. It thrills my heart. I love this time of year when I am growing things in the house. And before long, I will be able to put all of those outdoors. And then I will enjoy growing them outdoors. Projects coming up, I told you the sweet potato slips, getting them into water so they can grow roots. I still need to prune my grapes. I haven't done that yet. I should have done it in February, but it was just too dang miserable outside. So within the next few days, I need to get my grapes pruned. And I need to do some more organizing in my little garden plot. I can get those ones that I showed you that I was hardening off. I can actually get those planted out in the ground. I can plant some more seeds of that one that was a fava bean, and I can plant some sow some of those in the ground too. And then I'll look and see what other seeds I can direct sow. I, generally speaking, have more luck when I start them inside and then plant them out, generally speaking. But when I've tried to do cabbages and broccolis and stuff like that, I don't tend to have a lot of good luck with it either place. But I've got some good ones going in my plant room there. So maybe I'll have better luck this year. I can probably begin hardening those off, but I thought I'd let them grow just a little bit more so that they're more the size that you see when you buy those plants at your big box store. We'll just see how it goes. I'll bring you along. Whatever I decide to do with them, I'll bring you along. And when I do prune my grapes, I will start some cuttings. The year before last, I started some cuttings. They were looking really nice, and I had them sitting where they would get watered along with the grapes, only somehow or another they didn't, and they dried out and died. Last year, I stuck them all in water, the the ones I pruned out, and then didn't do anything with them. So I need to do, and well, of course that let them die too. So this year, I hope to actually get some good cuttings started and put grapevines around the perimeter of my yard in several different places. That'll be fun, because it would be nice to have enough grapes to make grape juice or grape jelly, either one. Not wine. We're not wine drinkers particularly, just grape juice and jelly. And we just like to eat grapes too, but we usually get those from the store. Well, I think that's all I'm going to talk to you about today. I hope you enjoyed my little video here. I know I always enjoy making videos for you. Oh, and in case you didn't know it, I'm in Shed Wars again this year. And I did my first Shed War video, so be sure and watch that. I will be making a minimum of 12 Shed War videos over between now and next October, November. So that will be interesting. All of those videos will be specific to teaching how to do something. Whereas just my plain old videos, I do cooking and telling you about my plants and garden tours and, things that they may teach you something, but that's not what they're geared for. They're just geared for letting you know what I'm doing and sharing my life. So both videos should, if you're subscribed to me, both kinds of videos, my just plain old videos and my shed war videos. Oh, my hands are dirty because I was transplanting plants. All of my videos should show up in your notifications. So be sure and watch. And what could help my channel out is if you share those videos on your social media. And hopefully you enjoy. I love it, love it, love it when y'all comment. So I try my best to respond to every comment, at least with a thumbs up and a heart. But if I feel like I have something that I can respond with words, I try to do that too. I don't always come up with something to say, but I will let you know that I saw your comment by at least thumbs upping it and giving you a heart. So until my next video, you know how it goes. I want the Lord to richly bless you. And I want your gardens to be bountiful and plentiful. And I want you to be able to seek out the truth, the real truth, not just what social media tells you. So until next time, Darlene, out.